Howdy. So it's about 8 days till we take off on the southern route. And today, I'm kind of going to talk about a couple different things that may not be related so much to the documentary. First thing is this hill right here. I'll give you a little panorama here. I'm like in the middle of Arlington, and right next to I-66. There it is right there. And about, I don't know, 2 or 3 blocks from my parents' place. And this hill has about, I don't know, can't be much more than like a quarter mile from one end to the other. There's little trails in here. It wouldn't be what you would call a hike. So short and so small, but I love this little piece of nature in the midst of the suburbs, you know. We're like smack dab right next to DC. There's houses everywhere, but then there's this little hill here with trails and stuff. It's perfect. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, I don't really know what my point about that was, by the way, for the first thing. Just that I like it, and I love it, really. I don't know, I always feel like peaceful or grounded or connected when there's nature nearby. You know, not that there's no nature in, you know, there's grass and trees and stuff around my house, but sort of a more wild nature, you know. All right, second thing is that I've been at my parents' place. Let's see, I arrived about 2 days before Thanksgiving. So that's 2 months. Almost exactly 2 months. Maybe like a day or two under 2 months that I've been living at my parents' place. And it's the house I grew up in. I was born there. Well, I wasn't born in the house, but right when I was born, that's where we lived. We lived for 3 years in Germany, and then we moved right back into that house. So I was a little worried. I mean, I was really excited about the opportunity to. Opportunity is such a weird, highfalutin word, but the chance. Sometimes when I talk, it's not really accurately reflecting what's going on in my head. You know, it's opportunity. Sometimes crap like that comes out of my mouth. I'm like, who's talking right now? Anyway, so I had the chance to plan the trip. I was like, oh man, this will be great. I'll be able to spend the holidays with my family, and then I'll leave, sometime a day or two after New Year's, the first week of January. And then it became obvious that wasn't going to happen. So anyway, I've been spending a lot of time at home. I've never spent more than a couple days at home since I moved to California. And it has been incredible and amazing and awesome. I've thoroughly enjoyed, having dinner with my parents, doing the crossword puzzle with my mom, going with my dad to his various activism things. I followed him to an interview that he was on TV the other day. And anyway, it's just been, and even just Arlington, Arlington has so many memories. And I used to think to myself, man, if I ever have to live in Arlington again, I will, please, someone kill me. I couldn't wait to get out of town, and move to California. But I don't know, something got resolved while I was here. Maybe all the disappointments of growing up here, like things that I didn't like too much, or I don't know. I feel like I I'm kind of made my peace with growing up. I don't have it all worked out yet, but it's pretty awesome. And who can say, what 41-year-old can say they just lived at home with their parents for 2 months and had a blast. So I count myself really lucky. I'm kind of hesitant to say that. Like, you know, there's like the club. There's like a club of like, man, if I had to like live with my parents, it'd be super shitty, you know? So I'm kind of like kicking myself out of the club, the cool kids club of not really liking your parents. Not that you don't like your parents, you don't love them, but, you know, the thought of living at home with them is awful, and I don't know. It's been pretty great. Oh, man. I'm like, you know, I got dinner being cooked and stuff. Anyway, those are some random thoughts for the day. So, there you go. I'll talk more about the documentary tomorrow, but that's a couple, like, just personal notes about what's going on the journey. All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow.